Okay, so tuning the mainsail. Now, we're on shore, so it's a little bit hard to get all the dynamics, but I can actually give you a little bit of a demo of what to look for when you're on the water for the varying wind conditions. Now, being a spreaderless mast, the Heron mast works a little bit differently to how some other classes use their Vang and Downhaul, and you basically can look for several key little things when you're looking to depower your boat. Now, first thing to watch for is the front of the sail, about halfway up where the mast is going to bend the most. And as I pull the Vang on, you can see you begin to pull creases into the sail. That's the luff round of the sail being taken out as the mast bends, which is flattening the entry of the sail quite a bit. That does two things. One, it begins to take the power out of the sail, and two, it opens the slot up on the jib. Most of us are running loose rig with the jibs, so keeping that slot working as the forestay sags more and more is critical. And as you can see, we've pulled quite a lot of shape out. Now, the second adjustment is the Cunningham, and you can see as you pull your Cunningham on, you've now smoothed out and made the entry and the draft position consistent with what you'd be looking for on the water. And as the breeze comes up, you'll find that you can depower further and further with the Cunningham, but the Vang actually becomes to a point where pulling it on any harder begins to actually make you go slower. Whereas the Cunningham, as you pull it, begins to bend the tip of the mast further and further. A little bit more Vang, and you can see we've now got a very flat sail, which the final adjustment of your outhaul can go to a significantly flatter sail than when everything is eased off. As you can see, that adjustment is quite significant between light airs and strong airs. Okay, so as the Vang comes on, and pull that down to the black mark, Charlie. A little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. That's it. Okay, you can see how dramatically the bottom half of the sail changes, and as the mast bends, it bends in more than one dimension. Now, if Charlie just takes up on the Cunningham there, just pull a little bit more, and stop. You can see we've now flattened the entry off quite a bit, and we've also managed to keep the draft in the right spot. Now, if you let, whoop, gust of wind. Okay, now if you let those controls back off again, Charlie, Vang first, you can see how the Cunningham being on has rammed the draft right forwards. Now Cunningham off. That's it. Bit more Vang off. And there's the master straight. Righto, now Vang on first, down to the black mark. Keep going. Okay, stop. Now Cunningham on. And stop. Okay, now pull extra Cunningham on. Okay, a bit more Vang. Bit more. There we go. Okay, now let everything all the way back off again. Cunningham off first. Vang off.